the consciousness possessing my Lego Stormtrooper, and now he's threatening us to do the blow. If we don't, he will kill us. And this is Rose. This is Rolandthehedgehog and SuperBat, and we're going to do a blog about Rose and
Doctor Who.
yeah.
The first episode of Doctor Who since ages.
2005, I think it was.
Yeah, this episode came out in 2005, and it wasn't a Doctor Who episode until 1985.
Yeah, the one with that special
and,
thing.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty good episode to start Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's because before 2005, Doctor Who was hasn't been on air since a long time.
yeah, it hasn't been on for a while, and Doctor Who was pretty big, but I don't know what happened, if they lost a budget or something, or if they lost
Apparently,
it.
I heard it was cancelled, and
Yeah. Rose Tyler's a horrible character.
yeah. For a start, I didn't actually bother with her behaviour, but since I watched True Retarded, he's on YouTube. You go and check
We'll
him
put a
out.
link right here.
Yeah, and he made me realise how much Rose is a bitch.
Rose Tyler is a horrible character. I mean, Billie Piper, I'm sure she's a nice person.
she's
I'm sure she's a nice person and she's a good actress, but the character of Rose Tyler is just a horrible character.
Anyway, let's get to the story. What happens is that you introduce a character named Rose Tyler who lives with her mum and has a boyfriend named Mickey. And apparently she went to...
Hi, folks! Mickey Mouse! Hello, Mickey Mouse! Time to do something to
and she went to this she works in this shop. Apparently she met these aliens called Autons who actually appeared in the older series.
Yeah, no, they were duplicates, weren't they? Nesting duplicates.
Yeah, but there was aliens that is similar to the them. They were called Autons. I'm going to call them Autons.
Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much. I mean, like, as soon as we say this episode, it's going to be like the same It's going to be the same story going through like episode to episode. I mean, there are different things that come in and go, but you know, Doctor Who is mainly just, you know, it's just a fun, smart, you know, low budget show. But okay, we'll get into like what we like about it.
Anyway, hang on, I wasn't finished with the story.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Then she meets the Doctor, and then she's trying to solve who is the Doctor, you know, who he is. And then they meet, and then Mickey, not Mickey Mouse, gets kidnapped, and then got replaced by Doubleganger. And then she found out that he was Auton, thanks to the Doctor, and then they went to the leader, and then Doctor is like, hey, want to come with me? And then she abandoned her mother, who was absolutely worried.
Her mother is frightened as hell.
With the Auton invasion.
Rose Tyler's a horrible character. And she even left her boyfriend behind.
Yeah.
His boyfriend was just like, you know...
Traumatized.
You know, he was traumatized. He was just scared out of his mind. And then as soon as the Doctor just went, oh, he came back and said, this thing travels in time. She just like, yeah, screw you. I'm going to time travel. Bye.
What a bitch!
She's a horrible character. But I think we bitched about Rose enough. I mean, it's good because she deserves it.
Yeah.
She is like. But what do I like about? I think the main thing I like about this eccleston is Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor.
Christopher Eccleston.
I mean, if you know at the end of the series, you know that, you know, I think Christopher Eccleston should spend longer as a Doctor. You know, but I think he was a really good addition to the new Doctor, the Doctor that Gallifreyan died. You know, he's more of like a darker Doctor that what people are most used to.
Yeah.
But I think Christopher Eccleston definitely, you know, does a good job of, like, the hardest thing to do with the Doctor is to is to make the performance your own by still keeping true to the character as a Doctor. I think Christopher Eccleston definitely did a good job of that, trying to make the Doctor his own character by still trying to stay true to the character. I really love your mug, I just gotta say. I even just noticed his mug. You know, I think, like, is this your favourite Doctor, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's Matt Smith. Yeah, Matt Smith, you know, I thought was great as a Doctor. We'll get to him later on. But I think, I really did like Christopher Eccleston as a Doctor.
Yeah.
And also, they also use costumes as well. They didn't really use that much CGI as what most shows usually do. You know, they were usually trying to show off the CGI a lot. But I like it that they didn't really show off too much the CGI in this.
And what do you think of the new Sonic Screwdriver? The Sonic Screwdriver.
I like it that it actually looks blue
to
actually look like Sonic the Hedgehog a bit. You know, like the blue Sonic Screwdriver.
Yeah, well, actually, Sonic means like sound wave and stuff.
But I like it that it's different color. I think it's not my favorite Sonic Screwdriver ever. But I did like the Sonic the Screwdriver. I thought it was a good, I thought it looked nice, and it's good. At least it could do shit. Yeah. Unlike an umbrella or a cane, like it's the first.
Or Sonic Screwdriver, Sonic glasses. I really hate that.
I hate the Sonic glasses as well.
If the Sonic credit has back credit card, I have Sonic glasses.
Sonic glasses! You bastard! I kill you! Well, I apologize for that. It's just I usually get a little bit annoyed with Sonic glasses! I kill you! Sonic glasses! Ah! Continue?
Yes. Anyway. Anyway, what about the new TARDIS design? The back then,
I think this episode, what it does good is that it's going for like a new audience, sort of like what Star Wars episode, what was it? Star Wars episode 7 did. It's going for a new audience, a new generation of characters. I think that's what this episode really was, just trying to get a new generation into the characters.
Yeah, and the TARDIS looks more organic. Saying it's growing. It's and it's got lots of stuff that the Doctor has found in his past, and is adding like tweaks and stuff.
He's tweaking it. He's trying to make
it more like his.
It kind of reminds me of something that the Riddler would make. Sort of like, that, it looks a bit junk, looks a bit rotten. I think that's to do with the Time War as well.
Yeah.
What the Doctor did in the Time War. So it kind of looks a bit rubbish, a bit.
Well, they haven't mentioned it yet. That's next season.
Yeah.
Next episode. Next episode.
But they do, they do kind of, because you do hear that Christopher Eccleston did say, I was there, yes, I had to do it.
I thought I couldn't save everyone. I couldn't save them. I couldn't save everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone.
So,
it shows that he's feeling really guilty about the
events of the Time War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we learn in Day of the Doctor that he was the one that destroyed his own planet.
Mickey grows up to be a badass. So
yeah.
Mickey grows up to be a badass.
We'll discuss that later.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can really... Is that what we can really say about it?
Yeah. What about Rose's mum?
I don't think there's really that much to say about Jackie in this episode, about this season. She was just there just to be Rose's mum. I guess that's all we can really say.
She was trying to hit on the Doctor!
Honestly... After that, when I rewatched that, when I think I was like around 14, when I rewatched that scene, I actually really wanted that to happen. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did. She was in her pajamas. I don't know. She was in her pajamas. I guess that's all we can really say, though.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see you next time in The End of the World.
End of the world.
Not the episode.
Sonic sunglasses! I kill you! I kill you! I kill you! Where do I get this from?
Okay,